As we all know, the Mexico City Series program dropped today and you want to complete it as fast as possible. We're going to be doing this together. The first step you're going to want to take is going to be the moments. You are going to go through each and every single moment. That's going to rack you up 48 program points. What do you get with 48 program points? You're going to be able to get along the reward path 4 diamonds. These 4 diamonds are going to be crucial because we need to get PXP with them as well. But before we even focus on putting these 4 diamonds inside of a squad and getting PXP missions with them, we need to do the Mexico City Series Showdown so we can get an additional 25 program points. That's going to put us at 73 program points, and with 73 program points, that's going to be 7 total diamonds from the Mexico City Series program. Now, that's not going to be enough to go into Conquest and be effectively working towards parallel XP. So what else did MLB The Show go ahead and drop today? They went ahead and dropped an April Tops Now program. Now, I don't know why it's bugged. We have earned a total of 82 program points, but it only has us at 74. It should be the case for everyone. Along this reward path, if we complete the moments, we are going to be getting 18 program points. What do we get with 18 program points? We get 8 of these set 1 diamonds that we also need to get PXP for, as well as 1 diamond that we need to get stat missions for. So therefore, we should have now in total about 15 players that we are going to be effectively getting PXP for while doing the Mexico City Series Conquest map, which is going to give us an additional 30 program points. And with those 30 program points, we're going to add 3 more Mexico City Series program cards that we need to get parallel XP for. We're going to do the showdown together. We're not going to do the moments. I want to give you guys a guide on how to beat it as easy as possible. But once you have completed the showdown as well, because I want to give out the rubric as fast as possible, you're simply going to go ahead and build the squad full of the Mexico City Series players, which you should have 7, and the Tops Now players. If you gotta play some of them in their secondary positions, do that. If you gotta play some of them at a position, do that as well, because you don't care about winning the games as much. Yes, they're stronghold games, but if you're facing them at an easy difficulty, it should be easy to run up the runs on them, which allow you to make mistakes in the field with players out of position, and players out of position don't play that bad anyways regardless. So you're gonna load up the team, you're gonna head towards that Conquest map, and you're going to be effectively looking to complete the PXP missions. If you run out of the Conquest map, meaning you complete it, and you still have a ton of players, which you should, you're going to have 2 options. Single player modes is going to be play versus CPU. You grind it out through the 9-inning method, whether it's hitters only or pitchers only, whatever it is you need to work on, or mini seasons classic mode method, where you get unlimited packs for tallying 50 total bases on veteran difficulty with those players that you need PXP or stat missions for. Or the second option, and this is only going to be for hitters, is you going into events and bringing the hitters in the moonshot event and just absolutely tearing the cover off the ball, hitting home runs off of common pitchers in order to get PXP even faster because you have a better multiplier. Now, before we go into the showdown, make sure you hit that like button or the subscribe button. Turn on the channel notifications. Inside the description is the Discord, social medias, how to become a member, as well as the Twitch where we stream daily. The showdown boss is going to be Martinez, so we know it's going to be a right-hander. There have been 7 mini bosses from what I have counted. Knowing that there's going to be a right-hander, I'm looking to get the best hitters in terms of contact and power versus right. Now that I'm at the final boss, every pitcher inside this showdown is a right-handed pitcher. So just go ahead and draft all lefties if that's what you're most comfortable with when it comes to right-handed pitching. If you like to hit righty on righty, then you might pick up some righty guys as well that have great power versus right. And also always keep in mind that clutch is an important attribute whenever there are runners in scoring position. That way you make the best lineup possible so you don't run yourself out of an inning or a mini game because you didn't have enough clutch to piece the ball up and drive a run in. I also want to diverse into the best hitter all around. Trent Grisham has an amazing swing that allows him to play above his attributes. That's why I went with him. If you have used Luis Urias, you would know that you're not a fan of his swing. Only a select amount of people are. With that let kick, it is just not viable for me. So we're going to take Randy Arozarena instead. Jock Peterson, he's playing up. Apparently not. But you see the inside edge. edge, we're also going to pick him up because regardless of who we're facing, he's gonna be able to do some damage. We have San Diego Padres Diamond. Why would you not take that guy? A switch hitter in Jose Ramirez. Why would you not take a switch hitter in Jose Ramirez? And if you get some more switch hitters, then go and continue taking on the switch hitters. Now, Ronald Acuna Jr., he's playing up, so we're also taking Ronald Acuna Jr., and that's why inside edge is also important. If you find any players that with the inside edge are playing up above their attributes or are supercharged, you want to take them each and every single time. Leadoff magic can be very beneficial out of these gold perks. Exit velocity while ahead in the count is very situational. And then exit velocity boost while losing. We're going to be facing a mini boss each and every single time. Now, most of the times we might not be losing, but I would say that a good percentage is going to be us coming back from behind. So I am going to take rally time here in order to get the exit velo boost. But the perk that you're always looking for is the perk that we got in the silver round, which is going to be hero time because it is going to be active at all times. So make sure you equip the perks and then adjust your squad. Since all of these games are going to be mini boss games, play all of the players out of position. It doesn't matter, just get the best squad possible. First matchup is against Assad. It's going to be on rookie difficulty and we need to take the lead before recording 8 outs. So not all of our perks will be active, but hero time will. Now the first moment is on rookie difficulty, not veteran difficulty, so it should be a whole lot easier for you to hit despite, yes, me swinging and missing. Once you beat the first mini boss, you do not draft instantly. Rule of thumb, and I want you to remember this for all showdowns in the future. Go to the next mini boss. Showdown versus Cessa, still on rookie difficulty. We are going to be trailing by a run. So getting a perk that is like, what was it called again? Rally time would not be bad in this situation. He is a right-handed pitcher and we are trailing by 1. So therefore in our draft, we are more than likely to pick a hitter that has great contact and power against right-handed pitching. That would be Matt Chapman. It could also be Matt Olson, who is not playing up against them, but despite that, he still has great power. I'm gonna go ahead and take Matt Olson here instead of Juan Soto because his reverse splits are even good, so righty or lefty, he should be able to do something nice for us. And exit velocity boost in 2 strike counts is probably the best perk you can take out of these 4, since if you practice the 2 strike method, this will always be active whenever it's time for you to hit. Keep in mind, if you have a perk like rally time and you are trailing, it might be beneficial to keep the runner at third base at times. Why, you might ask? That way you can keep that perk active and not score the run and tie the game and then lose that. Here, if I still want to keep the perk active, I could try to bunt the runner on first over to second base and have 2 runners in scoring position. That way a single will most likely end this for me. You have plenty of outs left. Don't ever be afraid to bunt the runner over in order to not ground into a double play. And try to aim the stick towards the right. That way, the bunt is towards the right side and you might be lucky and get a bunt single if you have a good bunt. Showdown versus Reyes. Reyes is going to be a right-handed pitcher, and just like I told you guys before, I'm gonna drive this into your brain. I did not draft. I wanted to see who I had next. So instead I waited. He doesn't have the best contact and power versus right despite being a righty. It's going to be Alex Bregman here by a mile. So we will take Alex Bregman instead, and look at that. We have our second hero time. The game is going to be tied. Therefore, rally time is no longer good for us in this next moment. Instead, we will equip hero time and update our squad to have power versus right, or all of our lefty / switch hitters hitting first, and then the rest of our guys. It seems like the difficulty begins to pick up on your third mini boss, as this is now on veteran difficulty. Showdown versus Urquidy. This is on veteran difficulty as well. Are we gonna have runners on base? No. So 12 outs, we need to score 3 before that. Don't be afraid to bunt runners over and pinch run for certain hitters that are extremely slow. Showdown versus Gallegos, veteran difficulty again. We are trailing 1 and we need to score 2 2 before 2 outs, or 8 outs, excuse me. So rally time would be a great perk here. Next up is Showdown versus Munoz. It seems like all of these pitchers are right-handed pitchers, honestly. We are trailing 3 runs and we have 20 outs. So this is like a final showdown boss. Make sure you equip the correct perks. Gonna enter tied against Tyler Rogers. He is a submarine pitcher, so he might be a little bit difficult to pick up. I would highly suggest just waiting for 2 strikes. And if you get someone on base, please do me the solid of just bunting him over to second base, especially if you still have enough outs. I just got offered Alejandro Kirk. If you get offered Alejandro Kirk, since most of these players that you're drafting are either going to be Mexico City Series or hitters on the World Baseball Classic team from Mexico or born in Mexico, it would be great to actually assign him as your hitting captain and put him inside your lineup. That way your hitters could get an even bigger boost before heading to the final showdown. Up against Nick Martinez, we are down 2. All we need to do is score 3, and that should not be a difficult task, especially because you went ahead and beat all these previous moments. So if you want and enjoyed today's content, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Inside the description, we got our Twitch, Discord, social medias, how to become a member. We stream every day at 4 p.m. as well as 10 p.m. Eastern. We do 2-hour streams at each time, so make sure you tune in and have some fun with us and support us along the way as well. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.